Hello, my name is Alan, and today I'll be uh, demonstrating my Lab 3 for GUI programming. So this lab focuses on JavaScript's this keyword and um, DOM manipulation. So in this lab, I have four exercises, and each exercise demonstrates how this works in different contexts and how we interact with the um, HTML elements dynamically using JavaScript. So my GitHub repo. Let me see all commits here. So for the code here, exercise one, um, we're gonna start in the HTML here. So here I have three buttons labeled red, blue, and green, and then the way exercise one works is that when I click any button, only that button's background should change to yellow. This works because I used a regular function as the click handler. So in a regular function, this refers to the element that fired the event, and then in this case, it's the button I clicked. So then we can watch it work if we remove the comments. All right, so it should work. Yep. So this is exercise one. Now we move on to exercise two. All right. So exercise two here is the data attribute reader. So here are three swatches: tomato, steel blue, and gold. So clicking any swatch changes its background color to the value defined in its data color attribute. So for the code here, uh, so inside the click handler, I use this dataset.color to access the data color value of the clicked element. So this again refers to the clicked element because it is a regular function. So then for exercise three, oh wait, I didn't show exercise two. One moment. Here we go. Right. Exercise two. So here is the red, tomato, steel blue, and gold. So it does work. And then for the command prompt, we have no errors. Now, exercise three, as I was saying, exercise three is the counteract. So I haven't uncommented, removed the comments, so they won't work. But what I should do here, it's like the minus and the plus button. Clicking the plus button increments the counter, and then clicking the minus button decrements it. So the challenge here is that the click handler is attached to the buttons, but then I want this to refer to my counter app object and not the button. So to fix this, I use the bind counter app here when attaching the event listeners. This ensures the this account updates correctly and the display stays in sync. So we could watch it work here. We just comment this out and remove the comments for these. Okay, so then you can see the counter app working. Right. Now exercise four here. Exercise four was the arrow function bug. So originally using this class list that add active inside the arrow function, um, it caused an error because the arrow functions like, don't have their own this. So to fix this, I used event.currentTarget dot class list that add active. So event.currentTarget always refers to the element the listener is attached to, and this would solve the problem. So then now clicking the box will add a green outline showing that the dot active class is applied correctly. So then we can see this work right here. Right. Mhm. Should work. Click me right here. So for the exercise 3, give it a rundown. So the counter app object has a count property and an increment and decrement method. So the key part is the dot line counter app. So when attaching event listeners to buttons without that bind, this keyword would refer to the button, not the actual object. And then the counter wouldn't work properly. So each method updates the display.text context. So the number in the browser matches the counter app count. So this demonstrates how bind is essential for preserving object context in JavaScript in their event handlers. So my biggest challenge in this lab was understanding how this behaves differently in regular functions, arrow functions, and then especially inside the event handlers. So I overcame it by testing small samples in the console and then reading the documentation for this. And then the concept that clicked for me the most, is the regular function. This refers to the element that fired the event, right? And then compared to the arrow function, this is lexical, so you need event that current target, or you need to bind it to get the correct reference. And then understanding this it will help me build more interactive UIs and then um avoid common bugs with this keyword. And that's it. Thank you.